कर दिया. Okay, so class, this is example 9.7, page 125. It says that there was a stationary cart of 3 kg. A girl of mass 40 kg jumps on it with a speed of 5 meter per second. अब ये दोनों इकट्ठे किस स्पीड से मूव करेंगे वो आपको कैलकुलेट करनी है. Okay, now using the conservation of momentum, क्या इक्वेशन है कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम की? m1u1 प्लस m2u2 इज इक्वल टू m1v1 प्लस m2v2. ओके, नाउ m1u1, m1 अगर गर्ल का मास है और m2 अगर कार्ट का मास है. m1 इज 40, u1 किस वेलोसिटी से गर्ल रन करके आई है 5, प्लस m2 कार्ट की बात कर रहे हैं हम 3, इनिशियली किस वेलोसिटी पे था? इट वाज एट रेस्ट 0. फाइनली दोनों इकट्ठे मूव कर रहे हैं तो v1 v2 अलग अलग लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. दे विल बी मूविंग विद अ कॉमन वेलोसिटी. ओके, सो आई एम रिमूविंग द सबस्क्रिप्ट v1 v2. मैं इन दोनों मासेस को ऐड करके एक कॉमन वेलोसिटी लिख दी मैंने v, और ये v है जो आपको ढूंढनी. ओके, सो दिस बिकम्स 200 प्लस 0 इज इक्वल टू 43v. ओके, then when we calculate v as 200 by 43, what do we get? 200 by 43 is the common velocity. Convert it into decimals and give me the answer. So when we solve 200 by 43, it comes out to be 4.65 meter per second, the common velocity with which the girl and the cart are going to move forward. So this is question number example 9.8 on page 126. Two hockey players of opposite teams, they are coming from opposite directions. Okay, one is having mass 55 kg, speed 6 meter per second. The other is coming in the opposite direction, mass 60 kg and speed is 5 meter per second. The question, according to the question, they get entangled. Okay, and then in which direction after getting entangled will they move and with what velocity, that you have to calculate. Entangle हो जाने का मतलब उलझ जाना. ठीक है, आपने देखा होगा ना कई बार गेम में ऑपोजिट टीम के प्लेयर्स दे गेट एंटेंगल्ड और उसके बाद either they stop or they get, after getting entangled they are dragged in a particular direction and they might fall or they might reduce their speed. मतलब कुछ भी, any of the possibilities is there. यहाँ पे आपको बताना है कि क्या होगा after they get entangled. इंटेंगल हो जाने का मतलब यहाँ पे आपको क्या लेना है? कॉमन मास ले लेना है. जैसे अभी पीछे हमने किया था क्वेश्चन में, कार्ट और गर्ल को वन मास सिस्टम मान के उनकी वेलोसिटी निकाली थी. अब यहाँ पे भी यही करना है. इन दोनों प्लेयर्स के मासेस को ऐड करके ये किस कॉमन वेलोसिटी से किस डायरेक्शन में जाएंगे और किस वेलोसिटी से जाएंगे, किस स्पीड से जाएंगे, वो आपको बताना है. आफ्टर गेटिंग entangled you have to tell their speed as well as their direction. Okay, so we'll apply conservation of momentum, which says m1u1 plus m2u2 is m1v1 plus m2v2. Okay, let m1 be 55, u1 is 6. Okay, plus m2 is 60 and u2 is 5 meter per second in the negative x direction. So I am writing it as -5. I hope you are convinced with this. Momentum is a vector, velocity is a vector, we need to take care of the direction. Okay, so I have put a negative sign here just to indicate that it is in opposite direction as compared to u1. Okay, is equal to, अब यहाँ v1 v2 का कोई पर्पस नहीं है because they are going to move with a common velocity. तो फिर से वही करेंगे हम, m1 plus m2 times v. So m1 plus m2 times common velocity जिससे वो move करेंगे. All right, now what is this? 55 into 6, this will come out to be 330 minus 60 into 5. Okay, 300 is equal to 105 times v. Okay, this would be 30 divided by 115 will come this side on the denominator v. Okay, I hope all these steps are clear. The main point need to be kept in mind is that one velocity has to be put negative. Okay, now calculate 30 upon 115. That will be their common velocity. The final answer that we are getting after dividing 30 by 115 is 0.26 meter per second. In the question, you were also asked that after getting entangled, in which direction will both the players move together? Okay, so your answer is coming out to be positive. और पॉजिटिव एक्स डायरेक्शन में हमने किसको कंसिडर किया था 55 केजी प्लेयर को. ठीक है, इसका मतलब इंटैंगल होने के बाद ये दोनों पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, मतलब 55 केजी प्लेयर वाले की डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं. Okay, so you will mention in your answer that 0.26 meter per second in the direction of 55 kg player. In your NCERT solution, they have considered 55 kg coming from the negative direction and 60 kg coming in the positive direction. तो एनसीईआरटी का सॉल्यूशन अगर आप देखेंगे तो उन्होंने 55 केजी को नेगेटिव वेलोसिटी दी हुई है -6 और 60 केजी को पॉजिटिव वेलोसिटी दी हुई है. ठीक है, और उस हिसाब से सॉल्व करते हुए एनसीईआरटी में आंसर नेगेटिव आया हुआ है. व्हाट डज दैट नेगेटिव आंसर इंटरप्रेट कि हमने क्योंकि 55 को एनसीईआरटी में नेगेटिव लिया हुआ है तो नेगेटिव आंसर मींस ऑब्जेक्ट या ये जो इंटेंगल होके मूव कर रहे हैं दे विल गो इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ 55 केजी प्लेयर. ठीक है, हमने यहाँ पे 55 केजी वाले को पॉजिटिव माना था तो हमारा आंसर पॉजिटिव आ रहा है. दोनों केसेस में जो रिजल्ट है वो सेम ही है. वहां पे भी दोनों इंटेंगल होके 55 केजी प्लेयर की डायरेक्शन में जा रहे थे, यहाँ पे भी दोनों इंटेंगल होके 55 केजी प्लेयर की ही डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं. द कॉन्सेप्ट इज द सेम, conservation of momentum. It's only that assuming the directions of velocities was different. एनसीईआरटी ने 55 केजी को नेगेटिव माना है, ओके, हमने 60 केजी को नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में माना है. अल्टीमेटली जो सिचुएशन का रिजल्ट है वो सेम ही है, दोनों प्लेयर 55 केजी की डायरेक्शन में ही जाएंगे. ओके
Okay, so class, this is one numerical on conservation of momentum. It says two cars 1000 kg each moving at a speed of 5 meter per second in opposite directions collide, and during collision if these cars stick together, you have to find their combined mass is moving with what velocity after the collision. So we have used conservation of momentum here. We have put the values of mass in the formula. Initial velocity of one car we have taken 5 and the other one is -5 because they are moving in opposite directions. And putting the values, finally we get the answer that the combined mass will come to rest. It won't move in any direction. Okay, so this was one numerical based on conservation of momentum. So this is another question in which an object of mass 50 kg is accelerated from 4 meter per second to 8 meter per second in 8 seconds. You have to calculate the initial and final momentum and also the force acting on the object. The initial and final momentum and also the force acting on the object. So now first target for us is to calculate the initial and final momentum. Momentum is defined as mass into velocity. अगर मैं इनिशियल मोमेंटम की बात कर रही हूँ मैं लिख रही हूँ मास इंटू इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, और अगर हम फाइनल मोमेंटम कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो आई एम राइटिंग मास इंटू फाइनल वेलोसिटी. ओके, सो मास given in the question 50, initial velocity is 4, for final momentum mass is 50 and the final velocity is 8. तो इन दोनों केसेस में आप मोमेंटम कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए. 50 into 4 would be 200 kg meter per second. This is the SI unit for momentum. 200 kg meter per second, that is the initial momentum. And for final momentum, it was 50 into 8, that is 400 kg meter per second. So we have done one part of the question which was asking us to calculate the initial and the final momentum. So that we have calculated. Now it is asking you to also calculate the force. Now to calculate force, there are two ways for doing that in this question. Either you first calculate the acceleration from the u, v and t given in the question and simply multiply it with the mass, you get F is equal to mSI, you will get the force. Or the other way out is use the equation or the statement of the second law of motion which says the rate of change of momentum is the force. चेंज इन मोमेंटम तो दिख रहा है सामने सामने, अभी हमने कैलकुलेट किया है इनिशियल मोमेंटम एंड फाइनल मोमेंटम. फोर्स कैन बी रिटन एज change in momentum upon time. That is how we give the statement of the second law. Okay, so change in momentum कैसे लिखेंगे? Final momentum minus initial momentum, final minus initial upon time. Okay, final momentum is 400. Okay, initial momentum is 200 divided by कितनी देर में हुआ ये चेंज? 8 seconds में. ये fraction when you calculate you will get the force. Okay, all of you to calculate. 400 minus 200 would be 200 divided by 8. Okay, and how much is this going to be in newtons? 200 divided by 8. Simplifying it further, we get 25 newton as the force acting on the object. You would have got the same answer अगर आप पहले acceleration calculate करते और फिर mass में उसको multiply करते. Okay, so don't get confused if you at all you are thinking कि ये क्या कर रहा है force calculate करने के लिए. हमने force की definition use करी है that it is the change in momentum upon time. Change in momentum here has been calculated as final minus initial divided by time. Okay, or I am solving it the other way also. You first calculate a by v minus u by t. V is 8, u is 4, t is again 8. So acceleration is coming out to be 4 by 8. 4 by 8 will be 1 by 2 or 0.5 meter per second square. 1 by 2 और 0.5 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. और यहाँ से अगर हम f इक्वल टू mm में डाल देते वैल्यूज तो आंसर वही आता. m is 50, a is half या फिर 0.5, and 50 into 0.5 will be 25 newton as we have calculated the other way as well. Okay, so a hammer of mass 500 gram is moving at 50 meter per second. So that is the initial velocity of the hammer. It strikes a nail and the nail stops the hammer in 0.01 second. Stops the hammer means final velocity is 0. So initial was given 50, final velocity is 0, and you have been asked what is the force of the nail on the hammer. Okay, so the first thing that you do is, again, our working formula would be F is equal to m into a. F is to be calculated. Okay, m is for the hammer and acceleration of the hammer is to be calculated from the data given. So acceleration is calculated as v minus u by t. Okay, v here is what? Hammer comes to rest in 0.01 second, so that is 0. U, it was moving at 50 meter per second, and t, it has come to rest in a very short interval of time, that is 0.01 second. Okay, so acceleration when you calculate this, it comes out to be minus 50 divided by 0.01. ये दो zero हटेंगे, they will go in the numerator. It becomes minus 5000 meter per second square. That is the retardation of the hammer. It is offered by the nail. Okay, nail obviously किसी hard surface के against रखा हुआ होगा. ऐसे अकेला तो हल्का सा nail hammer को नहीं रोक पाएगा. It must be there trying to be fixed on the wall or some wooden plank or something like that. Okay, तो उसके against उसमें जो retarding force लगाई है वो minus retardation लगाई है वो है minus 5000 meter per second square. Okay, now putting the values in the formula, F is equal to ma. M is given as 500 grams. Grams needs to be converted into kgs. So 500 divided by 1000. ये हो गया mass conversion into kg और acceleration कितनी है? minus 5000. Okay, so these zeros are gone and what are we left with? Minus 2500 Newton. Okay, this is the force of the nail on the hammer. Negative क्या दिखा रहा है? Retarding force. Okay, the negative sign is indicating retarding force, रोकने वाली force या धीरे करने वाली force. Okay, bullet of mass 10 grams strikes a sandbag at a speed of 1000 meter per second and gets embedded after traveling 5 centimeter. Find force by sand on the bullet and time taken by bullet to come at rest. Okay, so class, a bullet of mass 10 grams strikes a sandbag at a speed of 1000 meter per second and gets embedded after traveling 5 centimeters. You have to find the force by sand on the bullet and the time taken by the bullet to come at rest. So टाइम क्योंकि गिवन नहीं है क्वेश्चन में और फोर्स निकालनी है तो m इंटू ए डायरेक्टली यूज नहीं हो सकता, a पहले निकालना पड़ेगा और a कैलकुलेट करने के लिए ऐसी इक्वेशन चाहिए जिसमें t ना आता हो. Okay, so that we can calculate a. V square, bullet has come to rest 0. U square, it was traveling at 1000 meter per second, तो 1000 का square 2 as it is. A ढूंढना है, S की जगह आएगा 5 सेंटीमीटर in meters. ये कर दिया convert 5 सेंटीमीटर को meters. Okay. Then solving it further, 10 raised to the power 3 का whole square, that will be 10 raised to the power 6. Okay. And 2a 5 by 100. ठीक है, so 2 into 5 is 10 by 100, so 0.1a. Okay. And this a here is to be calculated, तो a को हम एक तरफ रखेंगे, minus 10 raised to the power 6 divided by 0.1. 0.1 को अगर डेसिमल रिमूव करेंगे ये 10 raised to the power 7 बन जाएगा. Okay. All of you are getting this answer? The acceleration comes out to be minus 10 raised to the power 7 meter per second square. And then using this acceleration, you have to find the force. Force will be mass into acceleration. Okay. So converting first this gram into kg for calculating F is equal to ma. Mass is 10 gram. So 10 gram को कर दिया kg में divided by 1000. Okay. And multiplying with the acceleration, which was minus 10 raised to the power 7. So that comes out to be 10 raised to the power 7 divided by this becomes 10 raised to the power 5 Newton. Force is coming out to be 10 raised to the power 5 Newton. Alright, so second part of the question says time taken by the bullet to come at rest. So for time calculation, we will use this equation, v is equal to u plus at. Coming at rest, so v is 0, u was 1000, 10 raised to the power 3, plus a was minus 10 raised to the power 7, and t is to be calculated. Okay, so this comes here, minus 10 raised to the power 3 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे आके. This is minus 10 raised to the power 7, negative goes away. ठीक है, 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 10 raised to the power 7. I hope this part of the board is clear. It is visible. 10 raised to the power 3 by 10 raised to the power 7. कितना होगा वो? 10 raised to the power minus 4. Okay. So this implies, I am trying not to write in the bottommost area of the board. 10 raised to the power 3 by 10 raised to the power 7. This will come out to be 10 raised to the power minus 4 seconds. T is coming out to be 10 raised to the power minus 4 seconds. Okay, that is a very small interval of time as expected.